Then the message is clear. Don't fear.
Hey, and hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to the Ilu experience. Yes, I know, don't kill me. I haven't been consistent, but there is reasonable explanations, okay? There's literally reasonable explanations. So you guys know, if you have watched my previous videos, I know my old watchers, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you people for even, still clicking and coming back to watch this video. And then my new comers, my name is Diana Ene. I know, I'm like not even in proportion, but either or, my name is Diana Ene, and the reason why I have not been consistent is because life has been crushing me, bro. It's been crushing me. Like, I know, not just me, but everyone in general. But school was just getting very hectic, and I was trying to keep up with that and keeping up with, modeling and everything. I'm a model, which is also the title of this video, so I'm gonna be talking more about that. But either or, explaining why I've been inconsistent, and I blame myself and nobody else, of course. It's my channel. But school really was getting to me, like, really. I had a professor that I think she had it out for me low-key, but let's not talk about that, okay? And at least I passed. Semester is over, thank you God. Okay, so the semester is over, and there was a lot going on too. There was like world catastrophe. Everybody knows, if you don't know, I'm Nigerian, so there was a lot going on in Nigeria as well. There was like SARS, and I'll link that, what that is right there. And it was just, even though I'm not there, it hurt. Like, come on now, what's going on was just crazy. And then on top of that, people are still dying from this disease, and either or. So there was just so much, and I didn't have time to, or I didn't have clear mind to release any content. But I had this great opportunity to actually like sit down and think, okay, what do I want to do on my channel? I know I started this YouTube channel because I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and let me stop slacking, because yeah, my first few videos, my intro videos, now it's actually want to start bringing out real content of what I really want what this channel to be about. So yeah, stating at the beginning, I'm a model. This video is going to be talking about more of how I got into modeling, from the start, and my journey altogether. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So, I am going to be more consistent now. I'm going to be, because I sat down and I thought about it, and I think it's going to be more about, my lifestyle, which is definitely what I did state in my, intro. It's going to be lifestyle, commentary, so and so. So, how I started modeling, how that's impacting my life, and, what my skill level, skills I can teach y'all as a model that you guys could use in like your life and stuff. So it's gonna be like a lot of content that I actually have thought about and think that you guys want. You know what I'm saying? You want it. I'll come and watch. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So let's talk about this video. So people have been asking me. A lot of people have been asking me, my journey. How did I start? What to do, how to start if they wanted to start modeling, and like so and so. And I actually just wrote it down. First of all, let me say thank you. I'm using my phone to look at my notes because I wrote it out here, but I usually use my phone to record. But my good ass friend, my friend Kevin is helping me record this video. Okay, this is actually take 2. Take 1 was great. Damn, we have to do take 2 again. This YouTube thing is hard, so bear with me. But either or, I want to thank him a lot for actually doing this for me and recording this video for me, because he's the OG. Okay, so back to the point. I wrote down my process, and also my knowledge based off things I've learned so far in modeling. And I'm just gonna tell you guys what I know so far, and just you guys can just go from there, and hopefully it helps you if you are trying to be a model. Because I've definitely had a lot of my friends ask me, and I'm just like, oh, it's just so much and so much information. It's just I can't just say it through text and just be like, oh yeah, this and that. I have to it has to be more in depth, because then I feel like you will have a more understanding of where you can start from. Okay, let's get into it. I wrote it in format so I can be on track, because as you have seen, I yibbity yabba and I lose track of what I'm saying. But this is the information you guys really need, so I have to be on track. So let's start with how I started modeling, and how the whole thing started. So I actually also have some of my information of modeling and some of other videos as well. So those are, you can also go back and check those out. So basically, I started from my school's organization called African Student Association, ASA. I'm also a board member of that organization right now. So it's just like, it's a really cool organization to be a part of if you're like African and you're in Kennesaw. That's the school I go to as well. So basically I'm back to this word, y'all. I'm back to this word. I always have a word that I use often. I don't know why, but it's just me. Either. ASA has this events that they have each semester, and the events are like a talent show in a sense. So everybody comes and there is dancing, singing, modeling, and acting. So you audition to get in, and you be a part of the show basically. So there is spring, which is Taste of Africa. So that's when I came to Kennesaw. So my first semester in Kennesaw, I was like, oh, I want to be a part of everything. I want to see how college life and being a part of associations and stuff. So I didn't know anything about modeling, so I was like, I'll stick to what I know, because I was more of an acting person, because I did acting in my previous school before I transferred. So I was like, I'll just do acting, and it went cool. Then I was like, we'll be in practice, because we have to practice for the show. So there was days that we had practice. So basically I had to go to practice, and then I'll see models that were practicing for the show, and I was like, oh my god, they look so good. I was like, oh, she's working at thing. They were just like, they look so good. I've never seen like that in person before. So I was like, that looked really nice. And I was like, I actually wanted to do it for the next semester, which was the fall semester. No, I mixed it up. The fall is before spring, So the spring semester is Taste of Africa, and the fall semester is African Night. African Night is the bigger event. It's like shabam. It's like the red carpet. It's like boom. For Kennesaw. But like, African Night was the event, and it had to be, so it had fashion as well, it had acting as well, it had music, all the entertainment type shindig. So I was like, oh, I want to do modeling for African Night, because why not? It looked pretty cool. It's like, just try it out. If you want to do something, just try it out. So I tried out. I had my friend Edmund, who's also a close friend of mine, and he helped me with some of my basic walking skills. This is literally how I started. My friend started teaching me in my living room. And he just taught me, like, he was a boy, but he just taught me like like basic steps on how to walk. And I also had a friend, Sonia, and she also like helped me with like making it more feminine. So I used whatever they gave me and auditioned. I got in, and then getting in, now I am within the training basic of the event, the organization and whatnot. So they will train me on how they want me to walk. Basically, I'm amateur, obviously, so I don't know what I'm doing. So they taught me basics, basic stepping, walking, how to move, posing, and it was very much fun. And that was like around early 2019. Last year. I know, it's crazy. So early 2019, I was literally just starting modeling out. So what I'm saying is, me as a model, I started in independent way, because I started just doing it through school, and that's independent because I'm not really like paying for those classes. I'm actually in that show, and they're giving me that skill. So that's what you call an independent model or a freelance model, right? So either or, that's more deep. But like, let me explain why I continue modeling though. Modeling is not like, it's like, it was really an escape for me, because I was actually going through something during that period, and I was just like, I was actually really down, and I feel like modeling really helped boost me back up to understand my actual work and everything just in general. So modeling really helped me, so that's why I continued modeling. So in that sense, if you want to start modeling, there's ways this is ways you can start modeling. If you're like in a school, you can start practicing with your school organization and getting skills that you can then use to go into more bigger events outside school. Now let's talk about that. So yeah, modeling, how to get into it. So it really depends. It's like literally a lot of ways to get into modeling, but there's like two ways that I'm like really familiar with, and that's freelance model and a sign model. So right now I'm basically a freelance model because I'm not signed to any agency. Basically, why am I using this word so much? But I'm not signed to any. No, let me try not use basically. If you guys hear basically, unfollow me, like unsubscribe. I'm playing, but okay. Why freelance modeling is a model who is like developing her skills by herself, like by himself, by herself. So they're going to YouTube to learn how to pose, they're going to YouTube to learn how to walk, or they're paying for classes to learn how to walk, they're paying for posing classes, or or they do it through me. Like I'm a freelance model, so I'm not signed to any agency, as I said. So how I got my skill level was going to auditions for different shows and being, accepted to walk or be a participant or be a model of the show. And any show you take, like you literally take what you're a part of in Atlanta, if you audition and get in, they're gonna train you. They're gonna train you on what they want, because they're not gonna let you just raggedly walk past their stage. Like you can have a walk, but they might have a walk they want, and maybe you have a look and they're like, oh, okay, we can use you and help, like, we'll help you out, but you must have at least some base of some type of walk, not just rag. Don't fall, don't. But that's what I'm saying, you must have comfortable shoes, but we can talk about that later. This is what videos I'm trying to drop also on how to walk, also how to pose. So if you guys do want that, drop like or also comment as well, and tell me, and I'll definitely do it. I'm still gonna do it, but either way. Yeah, that's what a freelance model is. You're developing your skill yourself. So I joined ASA, developed some skills from there, went to Atlanta, auditioned for other shows, got in. They taught me some of their skills as well, got some of that. It's just a skill thing, and you're just like, I was just interested, and then you start watching videos, you start following runway pages on Instagram. It just becomes, that's how I basically started observing my talent base on modeling. So you can start doing that as well if that's a way that you want to start. But the other way you can start modeling is going and actually paying for school, modeling school. Yes, your school for modeling. And the school for modeling has basically everything for it. Has everything in it. They teach you how to pose, they teach you how to walk on a runway. After you complete the course, they even link you to agencies. So I keep saying agencies. Let me tell you what those are. If you don't know, they are basically people who are, they promote you. You are a, what can I say? You are a model in their agency, so they represent you. So there are agencies like IMG, Select, Elite, Milk. There's a lot. Ursula. These are like big agencies people can be a part of if they get accepted into it. So they advertise you. You get more clientele. You get more exposure, I guess, from them, because you can, they have clientele, and if you are the face a client is looking for, an agent is gonna recommend you, and that's how you get bookings, and so on, so on, so on, so on, so on. So, and as I said, I said if you are, what did I say? If you are the face, or if you're the basically the look of what an agent is looking for, or what a client is looking for. So, what modeling is a look. You have to be someone's look. You have to be someone's look, but you have to be what someone is looking for a creation you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, and you have to know what you fit into with modeling. So let's get back into my list. So when I say fit into modeling, so what I mean by modeling, and it has different departments. You have runway models, you have print models, commercial models, you have catalog models, editorials. It's like a lot. I mean, you can do all of those things, honestly, if you're like a 360 model in a way. But skin, everything. You have to know where you fit into. What's your height level? If you're tall and you're skinny, or you're tall, just go ahead and try out for a runway, because that's what you're looking for, and that's what you start aiming to do and building your talent based off. If you have good skin and you glow in the glow, go ahead and find those cosmetics because they're looking for commercials. That's basically what you would fit into if you have that glow. So if you can't take pictures and you like wearing clothes and you can pose, then go ahead for catalog. And these are different departments of modeling, but it's not just having a pretty face, because pretty face is more of like if you're doing beauty, like makeup and stuff, but you still need to know how to pose with your face. You can't just sit there and you can't just do that. A pretty face is not really all it is. You have to learn how to pose with your face. So everything is a different skill level, and it's a different thing that you can be doing in modeling. So if you are trying to go into modeling, you just start thinking about where you would fit in as a model. So how you even start looking for shows like I did, if that's what you want to start doing, like if you want to start doing like freelance modeling, then go to Instagram. Start following hashtags like, I wrote it down. Go follow hashtags like model castings, because model castings are basically where you go on audition. Yeah, you audition for a show, or you're model casting for an agency. Agencies have model casting to if they want new faces. Events, the model cast if they want models for their show. So you go and follow this hashtag. So Instagram is dope because they started like allowing people to follow hashtags. So whenever someone posts something under that hashtag or has a hashtag, in a post, it's going to show on your page if you follow the same hashtag. So go follow model. I'm gonna link some more in the description, but go model castings, ATL or whatever state you're in, or just model casting, call, all of those things. So what are model castings? Just where you go and show them what you can do. Auditions, as I said. So modeling isn't easy. So if you're thinking, oh, let me go in because I'm pretty and I can really take a good selfie, girl, no. Boy, no. It's really not that, because I got lucky, honestly, because doing shows, I really got exposure, and that's a very, very, very important thing when you are doing freelancing. Since you're not with a school that's going to expose you to agencies maybe, then you are left to do that by yourself. So once you are in those fashion shows, you have to start, that's where you start making connections. And you start making connections especially with photographers and other people in that creative aspect of fashion or designers and everybody. So if you start going to those shows, don't just go and be quiet and sit down. No, you're going to gain skills, connections, because you need that as a freelance model, right? Because you're not paying for school. So how I started getting more of my print work, like more of my Instagram pictures, which is if you're not following my Instagram, I don't know why. Anyways, I'm just saying. My Instagram pictures is more of my creative work with collaborations I've done with great photographers. That photographers, they look for models sometimes when they have a creative work that they're looking for, and they put it in that model castings that I tell you to follow on Instagram. So photographers are great, especially for a model, because if you're doing freelancing, you have to start building your own portfolio, and the portfolio is just like obviously a collection of something you've done, right? So you have to show them a portfolio of your pictures, all the different works you have done. And if you're not able to get 24 print pictures, which are when a photographer is looking for a model for work they're looking for, then you might as well have to go spend some dough and buy some photographers' time to help you capture images, because you need images to show brands, to show model agencies, to show people in general to understand that you're actually out here, and you can just not have pictures. It's just not phone pictures. Sometimes you actually need those big cameras. Yes, big lenses. So actually, if you're not, I was really very fortunate. I was really fortunate actually really to find good photographers to actually collab with, and So if you can, like, if you can't find people like that, go ahead and get some good photographers, and also by getting a photographer to paying a photographer to help you take a picture. They also see your talent level, and he might also contact you for like a creative journey he's trying to create, and you get a free shoot like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's not really about getting a free shoot, but it's about creating a portfolio. You know what I'm saying? Because you need portfolio for anything as a model. So my Instagram is my creative outlet, not creative outlet, but my portfolio. But like, I'm about to make a website, guys, and I'm gonna put most of my contents, my like images there, and I'm trying to make more stuff. We'll talk about it later when I'm sure. But either or, I think that's in a bubble what modeling is and how I started it. Not what modeling is. Yeah, basically what modeling is, or how to get into modeling. And I'm gonna be dropping videos on definitely how to get ready for castings, what is a casting exactly, and videos on different poses you can do, not like drastic poses, but like things you can incorporate in also your day-to-day life if you're going out, like small things. Because I just really figured out that some people really like the things, posing and posture and everything. People are like very, doing pictures, they're like, oh, I didn't know that. And they're like, actually, when I tell them to like pose a certain way or stand a certain way, they actually more creative directing, because I'm actually trying to do that more. So they actually see a difference in their old pictures and then your pictures because of the way I just told them to relax their shoulder, just stand like this, and it's like, oh, okay, I can do a video on that definitely, because this looks like it's what you guys want. And that's what I'm trying to do. What you guys want, what I can help you with, even though right now I'm still freelancing and I'm still grinding. I'm still waiting for someone to check my name. I'm still gonna tell you guys what I know, and hopefully you helps you. And I mean, why not? If we're gonna go, we're all gonna go together. You know what I'm saying? Let's all let's go. But either or, let me look at my list, because I'm sure that I have completed. Yeah, it looks like I have completed the whole shebang for this video. Well, in a bubble, I don't want to continue ramping. But my journey with modeling, I really do hope to do. I mean, I am continuing freelancing, and I'm still going to be pushing that definitely. But when I do get signed, it's also going to be kind of easier in a way. Not kind of easier, but I'm going to get more exposure. I know I can get more exposure when I get signed. So that's going to happen soon. I know it is. Like, why the hell not? But if those things that I said I was going to be posting, like how to pose, how to walk, those small clips, is something you guys want to see, definitely tell me, and also share this video with all your other friends, because if they want to know, how, maybe they're trying to get into modeling in Atlanta, that's where I am, they can start. This is how I started. If you're in school, join something, some stuff like that. But start researching modeling schools if you want to invest in yourself and like that. Go ahead and do that. So yeah, that's basically the whole thing, and I don't think there's anything else, so I'm gonna talk about my fit. So you see that the girl slicked the hair, right, and the hat is matching the whole shebang, and it's a leather jacket, yes, because why not? It's cold outside, and a little tattooed neck, white. I'm wearing one earring, if you didn't notice, because I couldn't find the other one. I stole this from my sister. I mean, that's why you have sisters, right? I have these snake print. This is snake print shoes, right? So this is like, I don't know, this is like a brunch fit, maybe going to brunch with your girls, this is like cool. This is a cool fit, maybe. Yeah, but nobody's going to brunch. This is now a house fit, so because of corona, obviously. So if you want to look cute at home, this is an option. I got this from a thrift store. I'll tell you guys more about thrifting, because thrifting is my life. You don't understand, like half of this, this whole outfit was thrifted. No, honestly, this jacket was thrifted, and from the same thrift store. This pant was thrifted, this shoe were thrifted, and well, not the shirt, but everything else was thrifted, not the hat as well. We gotta go thrift and haul. But again, thank you again for coming back to this video and actually, clicking. And I'm gonna be more consistent this time. I promise. I promise. I promise. And I hope you guys do come back. Subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you think about all my ramping, and come back for my next video, because also you guys are gonna be following me in my journey of shaving off my head, and that's that.
Too hard to get by. I feel reply with a fake smile like but let me tell you, baby, you gotta work for me. Too many honeys on a baby, your body's bad, and so I got to know, can you love me harder?